I draw the project for you myself, and I'm sure you have handled it. But I draw it myself for you too, so that you can see my work too. Alright, I start from here. 11. It's on finish face exterior 2. 5. 6. 14. You drag it and then you close it. Let me tell you one thing here. When you want to draw an arc, if instead of drawing it, you use a circle and then delete the half of it, it's really wrong. So we select the arc, we find the center of the wall, and I also said that our mouse must be in the place that we want to start from. Then I enter the radius 6 and I close it. Then I draw the interior walls. I select all of them from level 1 to level 2. Alright, now for example that I have drawn the level 1, I remember that I haven't prepared my levels. But it's not important, I have level 2 that I need. The rest of the levels I will draw later is not that important. But if you do this, if you draw the levels after each other, it's definitely going to be better. Now, what is the height for? I copy it from here, 3 meters. Now we see some really weird numbers. 2, 6, 7, 8. Why? Why did that happen? If you remember, I was drawing something last episode and I deleted those levels. When you delete some levels, Revit won't find out, so it continues it. Well, it's not much important, but if you see this happens, don't let it go. Change the level names. I've seen a lot of people do this, just let it go and say that, yeah, I remember that, but that's not right. Names are really important in Revit. I add these two. Now the level 1 is over and I go to level 2. From level 1 I tap the exterior walls, copy and bring it to level 2 and then modify and then current view. Check the height and also the offset. The interior walls from level 2 to level 3. Just like that. For example, this way. Alright, it's over. Now we go to level 3. We turn on the underlay. And here we have 2 rectangles. Anytime you don't understand the map, check it again. Finish face exterior, I zoom in to do it right. The height was right, it was level 3 to 4. From here to here. The interior walls. Then I check the 3D. Always check the 3D. Don't just start and go up. Suddenly something happens and you can see it in 3D. And then the left side, which is repeated, so I copy it, level 4, and paste. Modify, paste. And then the interior walls. And finish. See the view too. Let me tell you something again. What is the material of these levels? That's right, they're structural. These are structural levels and The concreting is about to start soon. Alright, let me tell you two other points and then you can continue your practice. The first one is that the walls and the objects that are seen as the underlay are not selected by opening a rectangle, and this happens because they don't mix up with the main objects of this floor. But you can select them if you click on it and copy it from there. Even you can change the height. But now I want you to meet this icon. Select underlay element. You can also see here, select underlay element. So if it's crossed, you can't choose the underlay walls or the objects at all. You know, nothing. And it rarely happens to cross it because we don't need it that much. Sometimes we want to maybe select it, so don't cross it. The next point is that if your views are deleted, what should we do? For example, let me delete two of my views. It doesn't matter, for example, all of it. Now two. You can add the views to your design very easily. You should just listen to me. You go to view headline, click on elevation, and as you see, it's on left as a default, but you can change it and place it here. But if you get close to the wall, it turns, but that's not important. You can place it here and this one here, and then you can select it and turn it really easily. But the only thing that you need to do after that is to click on the head of these elevations, and as you see, it's limited. Either drag it like this, or you can come here in the properties, go to for clipping, click on this, and then click on no clip. When you do this, it will be unlimited. So let's do it again. Let me change this one too. So click on the head, either drag this until here, because if an object is here, it won't see it. You see, let me put an object. Yes, just like that, it won't see it. Either drag it until here or click on the head and then go to for clipping, click on it and then click on no clip. It definitely does not have any special name. You can come here, click on the name and change it. But when you open the views that you have created yourself, you see this here, they're kind of limited, alright? If you come here and click on don't crop view and then turn it off, don't crop view and then turn it off. There is also another question that a lot of you ask me many times, and that's why there's no views in level 2. Now we have just these two. We have it here but not here. Well, it's just because of the Revit template. It's not anything weird. It has been hidden that I will teach you how to unhide objects later. You see, they are, but we don't know why the Revit has hidden it. That we will find out. So don't worry about them at all.